We all love Prouts Neck, and what we're doing is important. I'm looking for, a lot broad participation where everybody can get involved and see the benefits of what we can do.
Once we finish with this project, the big project, it'll be a much lower level of maintenance in the future.
I think for over the next 10 years, we would transform the neck. People come here because of their families and their friends. It's over generations and lifetimes. And in a simple way, for a small place, small peninsula, we're attempting to be the best stewards of its biodiversity. Beginning decades ago, about 50 years ago, the plant market thought that it had found the miracle cure for plants, and they imported them from overseas. These were insect-resistant plants. And as it turned out, that's the last thing you wanted. Because baby birds require insects for their survival, so without insects, we have no birds. The invasive plants take over the landscape, and they prevent everything else from growing. This is the honeysuckle that we've been talking about, and it's everywhere. This is the entrance to the center path. It flanks both sides. You can even see the berries already coming out. We're in end of June, and these are the berries that the birds eat before their 2,000-mile migration to South America and Africa, and these are like feeding them Doritos and Pepsi. We're approaching the control of invasive plants in key sections at Prouts Neck. We've picked 2 over the course of the last 8 to 12 months, one being one of the most high-profile and iconic locations on the southern coast of Maine, which is the Cliff Walk.
People have let everything go to seed, as it were, and now I think you have to be a mountain goat to get around it.
The orange tags are all invasive plants, and we currently have our licensed arborist out there cutting and treating, daubing each one of those. The work that we do is surgical as far as the control work that we do, and is all licensed by the state of Maine.
I'm in here, so I've discovered a little black cherry, native tree, so it's still alive, so we want to save it. Next season, this cherry would have been girdled, choked out, and lost forever. This is a very unique spot on the southern Maine coast. The fact that Prouts Neck put time and effort into doing this is going to be instrumental for generations to come.
Invasive species have really gone through the roof in the past 50 years. If we didn't manage this, we're going to end up having some issues with all the native fauna and the plant material. We're just going to basically end up getting choked out. Oh, we've done a lot. It's kind of like a test plot that we did, making sure we get everything in check, and then slowly adapting new native plants back into the landscape here.
Well, the shoreline looks timeless. However, the plants are on a different schedule. When you remove the invasives, you reveal the native plants that have been smothered, and you give them new life. You still need to control the invasive plants' roots and seeds. And after that, the native plants will flourish, and the landscape will return to what we know and love. We'll never banish invasive plants. You can't do that. That can't be done. You can't start over in a certain sense. However, you can control them. The beauty here is that this is a contained small peninsula. People here have the capacity to contribute to something that they love and care about. We need your support. We need your support in the volunteer field. Join us and help us identify these invasive plants so you can go back to your properties and see what you have there, because they are there. And join us financially and support our work. And I think we can and will make Prouts a better place.